Hello everyone, welcome to the Journal. And on today's video, I'm going to talk about SummerSlam. This year's SummerSlam, well, there were a few things that were impressive, and then there was a lot of things that I just wasn't too impressed. And I felt that WWE could have done it much better from a writing standpoint. So let me tell you a few things that I felt like I wasn't too impressed with SummerSlam. For example, Charlotte Flair. Great wrestler. I'm happy of everything she's accomplished, but she's won the title 11 or 12 times now. She won the match and became the new Raw's Women's Champion, but I feel like she has won basically everything. And I'm not hating, but I just want to see more other women winning. Another thing that really threw me off about SummerSlam is the return of Becky Lynch. She's one of the people that made the return on SummerSlam, and it was supposed to be Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair, but they made an announcement that Sasha Banks was injured, so that's when Becky Lynch came to the ring and beat Bianca Belair in 26 seconds. Huh? 26 seconds? 26 seconds? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, but that was horrific writing. That was totally horrific writing. I felt that the company could have gone a different direction, or they could have done things differently. I felt like if you were going to make Becky Lynch a champion, you would have to build everything up until SummerSlam. But the fact that you have her returning to the company and to beat Bianca Belair 26 seconds, that was just bad. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. That was just bad. I like the fact that the company made Bobby Lashley the winner. And Goldberg, for his age, yes, he was doing some good moves here and there. But the reality is that I love Goldberg, but I think he should consider retirement because it's just not the same. It's not the WCW or 2003 Goldberg. So I don't know if he really injured his knee or that was part of the script, but I feel that it's time for Goldberg to hang it up. And I say that with all due respect because I grew up watching Goldberg and I love him. But it was just very painful to see these guys who are way past their prime still performing when in the reality they're not as good as they once were. So I like the fact that Bobby Lashley won the match. I like the fact that the company decided to write that. I also like the fact, and I'm going to jump ahead all the way to the main event, which was John Cena versus Roman Reigns. I like the fact that Roman Reigns won the match. However, what really annoys me that the company has been doing this for the last 10 years in which I've been noticing is that, for example, John Cena, he did his finishing move 3 times on Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns still kicked out. Like, when I started watching wrestling, as soon as you hit a finishing move on someone, that's it. It was game over for them. But the fact that they're overdoing it is it just really irks the crap out of me. So but the funny thing about that main event is that this is the second time that after Roman Reigns wins a match, there's a surprising appearance by someone, and in this case, a someone was Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar returning to WWE was great. Is always great. I'm not too sure about that ponytail, but other than that, he's a beast. I grew up with him. I've always been a fan of him, and now I'm looking forward to see Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar potentially to go at it. And I have to say this about Roman Reigns. I love the fact that he's a heel character now. Sometimes there are certain wrestlers that are better off as heel than babyface, and there's some that are better off as babyface than heel. And in Roman Reigns' case, he was babyface for such a long time, but I feel that him being a heel suits him better, and the cocky attitude that he brings to that character fits his look. So I love the fact that the company finally decided to make him heel. And if I remember correctly, I think Rikishi and Stone Cold have tried to tell the company to make Roman Reigns heel. So I'm glad that he's having that for him. It suits him, like I said. And I'm still not sold on his mic skills, but again, I feel like that with his cockiness, it makes his mic skills a little bit better, but I still don't feel that his mic skills are in the level of his cousin, The Rock, and plenty of other names in the company, or that once were in the company. Overall, watching this SummerSlam event on Peacock was cool. It was exciting because it was a Saturday. That's what excited me the most, the fact that I was able to witness history, something that hasn't been done in almost 30 years. So that was great. And I'm looking forward to the next pay-per-view event. That's all I have for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this YouTube channel. And stay tuned for the next upcoming videos.